What's up, Unison Legion? Naxuri here, and we got week 2 updates on Attack on Titan collaboration and things you need to do before it comes to global. As for the daily login rewards, we're receiving a new daily calendar with gems, cosmetics, and a ticket that doesn't look like a cosmetic ticket, collab ticket, so But here's what you want to know. Once you start up the quest after the update, you're going to realize the Armored Titan and Kenny quests are gone. And that's right, guys, as stated in notices, these quests would only last for 1 week. So farm your Kenny scrolls and cosmetics now before it's too late. As week 2 arrives, it comes with the typical SUO ranking point limited time event quest. Fight the Beast Titan, a fire elemental monster, if you want to rank high for ranking rewards. And as usual, SUOs are pretty squishy, but they kinda hit hard as he buffs himself, but come with some status ailment resistant pots as he casts paralysis and psychological contamination. Marleyan military assault. Fight the Warhammer Titan in order to obtain Warhammer medals, in which you can exchange for even more cosmetics, and the Warhammer Titan scroll and Beast Titan summoning scrolls. Jeez. Man, this collab is just giving away the freebies for freaking Unison defense, as the Warhammer Titan is a dark cost 40 monster, its effects are kinda trash, 240 2 times, removes ailments from allies, removes buffs from enemies, increases ability power, and prosperity. Yeah, you don't give a dang for that, the effects are trash. But, here's what you want. Other than the 7k stat pots, which are nice, and the mediocre cost recovery, it's got 200 dark defense from Unison damage for pots 4 and 5. Not that bad, as it's and we get another one, the Beast Titan, a cost 40 fire monster. The damage is almost practically the same. The effects are also practically the same as well, as it's just kind of the other way around, with a defense debuff and decay. It's got 7k stat pots, but here's the important part, fire uses a defense of 200 for pots 4 and 5. I swear, after this event, if none of y'all can tank at least tank a little bit of Unisons, I will be sad, as this has given you 400 fire units of defense, 400 dark units of defense, 400 water units of defense, and 400 time units of defense if you didn't have some already. This gave you a pretty hefty amount of units of defense. Well, for free to play. As for spawns, it has been confirmed there are no new armors or helms as of now, and the second week has far better monsters to spawn for if you're going for it. So, this is your chance to pick up the Resonance gear. However, there is still a little bit more time, as we have the option of a mid-week cosplay style or maybe a dual character collaboration spawn. I'm not too sure if we will, but that's usually been the case in most collaborations. That is usually leagues above most other spawnable monsters. If you have patience, wait for the release of this spawn before spawning for your gear or monsters. Here we go, starting off with Armin. Oh boy, here's the thing. Okay, a light monster, 205 times, alright, does decent damage. Doesn't pierce or anything, but it's alright. Recovers HP by 20% every 5 seconds, okay. Increases units engaged by 2 by 90 seconds, alright. 50 elevation to all allies for 90 seconds, that's already great. Frenzy to all allies for 60 seconds. Frenzy, y'all, that's absolutely great. Blessing to yourself for 90 seconds, okay, blessing, that's okay aura to yourself. And Domination Collapse for 60 seconds. Oh boy, Domination Collapse, Frenzy, 50 elevation, and units engaged gain. Yo, this is on a light monster. As for light monsters, your only options for Pain Collapse right now are Frigga and Tinkle, and not many people have Tinkle. So, this is a pretty good option for your Pain Collapse, as Domination Collapse is basically an upgraded version that also nullifies buffs and crit, which I say is really good. And how can you hate 50 elevation? That's absolutely great. 11k stat pots, 50 blind resistance, and light unison defense of 600. Alright, typical potentials, but I say his main skill is freaking lit. As for next ones, they're alright. Water, another Levi, 260 damage 5 times. Time Slice, Grief, Unison Gauge gain reduction of 3 for 60 seconds on all enemies, as well as a 30 Unison Gauge reduction. Casting Armament to self, he's got 11k stat pots, paralysis resistance of 40, and water use defense of 600. Alright, typical, it's a PvP monster, but it's not all that great. Let's see. In situations, he's got the Unison Gauge reduction, so he's more so of a first round throw. Grief increases damage to enemies, it's alright. Time Slice, if they have the buffs right now, but... And he does a lot of damage, so you might accidentally kill too much. He's feeling a first round throw, but not really. If anything, he's more of a Colosseum monster. He's totally more a Colosseum, as you still want to kill, as you want to kill them, and you don't want them to uni either. So, yeah, I would guess he's more a Colo type monster. I still, if you really want it. Lastly, Hanj, 260 damage 3 times, with powerful paralysis, reduces enemy cost, removes debuffs and special debuffs from all allies, increases Unison Gauge gains by 3 for 90 seconds, reduces allies recovery. Oh right, it's a star element. Reduces allies cost recovery by 5 for 30 seconds, and Dawn on yourself. Yeah, definitely a PvP monster for this one. As it only does 260, which I say isn't all that much damage, so it's pretty safe to throw on first round. Powerful paralysis, which is an annoying thing to deal with, that's great, with a heavy cost removal from all enemies, and increase a Unison Gauge for your allies. Yeah, that's okay for a first round throw in guild battles. Though, are Levi and Hanj worth the gems to spawn for? I wouldn't really say so. Armin's alright though. He's got a pretty good set. So I would wait midweek to see if we get a new spawn with maybe two more monsters. If they're better, maybe I'll spawn for those. If they're not, hey, Armin's pretty good. And I might be able to collect some resonance gear out of this. Anyways, for now, thank you for watching. This is an update on Attack on Titan collab, and I hope you guys heed the warning of everything's disappearing from week 1, so farm your stuff now. Thank you for watching, and see ya.